Here at Beach, our goal is simple. We want to see people come into a life-altering relationship with Jesus by any means necessary. I know it may seem like we've been talking about giving for a long time now, but honestly, that's the point. You see, we refuse to allow God's vision for this world be underfunded by His vision carriers. Now, hear this. God doesn't need our money. He's more powerful than the almighty buck. However, God does give us the opportunity to be a part of funding His vision and plan for reaching this world. You see, in Matthew chapter 6, Jesus talks about that where our treasure is, our heart will be also, that our heart follows after our treasure. And here at Beach, we just want to make sure that our treasure always remains Jesus, always remains God, that nothing would compete for His place in our hearts. We've been talking in this series a lot about what's next in God's plan, but for the next few minutes, we want to look at what He's already done here at Beach, locally in our community, and around the world. So let's do it. Let's look at what a heart of generosity makes possible.
I think it's important to give because of our hearts. So I know for me, it keeps my greed in check, and it just helps remind me of who this comes from, that it all belongs to God and it's not mine. And so in giving, it tests my heart, and it helps to break my desire to want to hold on to what I think is mine that's really God's. So I think it's really a heart issue and a lordship issue. So it just reminds me it's not mine, He's in control, and to continue to freely release that back to Him, to wherever He directs that we should use His money. I've seen just my giving and others' giving and how that's impacted Beach through many years, from building the education center to building the FLC to helping launch the Church of 1122. When I give to Beach Church, I know that I'm doing my part that's expected to make our community and our world a better place. I physically can't be the hands and feet, but I know that I can contribute to a place and to programs and to people that can.
Beach has seen a tremendous amount of growth and impact from God's hand here on this campus. But what about in the greater community around Jax?
So BEAM is Beach's Emergency Assistance Ministry. It was founded back in 1985 with local churches coming together, feeling a need to help people that were in need of financial assistance. And we thought that coming together as one would be a more effective way of helping the families in our neighborhood as we help them meet these needs of preventing homelessness, keeping them in their homes with rent and utility assistance. Beach Church has been a supporter of BEAM from the very beginning, and we build unity with strength. And when we have the support of a community like Beach Church supporting what BEAM's mission is, it just allows us to do everything that we want to do. We want to empower families. We want to keep people in their homes. We want neighbors to have commitment with each other and just build a strong base. And so the partnership that BEAM has with Beach Church is huge, and the generosity that we receive from the members of your church help BEAM do all the different things that it does, whether it's the shopping in the thrift shop. You support us through Back to School with BEAM and Shopping for a Mission. And BEAM counts on all of this community support to be able to do what it needs to do. So having Beach Church as a partner is huge. We really appreciate it.
Yes, God's calling to go to all nations includes the 85,000 people in this community, but it also means to go. Just look at what God's been doing in Uganda.
Giving financially to Beach, which in turn goes to ACOA, is our opportunity to partner with a larger story of God. On a recent trip to Uganda, over 3,000 people were able to hear the gospel of Jesus Christ. This played out through a medical clinic and a church plant. And this was our opportunity to partner with ACOA Refuge and their staff to build the kingdom of God.
One thing that I'm always excited about when I wake up every day, always, is to meet amazing people that we work with at ACOA. ACOA has an amazing team of people that really are very passionate about the gospel. And of course, that is what we look at as a real need for the communities. It's the only thing I can say that nobody can ever take from us. and so we make sure that we reach out to the people, and we become very passionate about this. So when I wake up every day I'm thinking of who are we going to meet, who are we going to reach out to with the gospel. And so the spread of fulfilling the Great Commission is one thing that makes me really happy, very excited each day that I wake up. And this is one thing that Ocoa excels at, reaching out to communities, because we discovered they don't need to come to us. We need to go to them so that they can also come to Christ. So I'm really excited about that.
We invite you to give here at Beach, because your giving here pours in to the global kingdom. And a victory in Uganda is a victory for us here at Beach.
To put it plainly, here at Beach, until the day Jesus returns, we're going to do everything we possibly can to reach this world. Why? Because doing everything you possibly can to reach this world is exactly what God did for us.